We live in a world where people are always trying to fit in. And all of these fake smiles and duplicitous people that you engage every day, those fake smilers. Hey, how are you? And they can't stand your guts. Well, we have constructed a world that we all have to live in of these types of people, because we are these people in some cases. Duplicitous, low grade, low functioning, the type of people who, will stab you in your back as soon as you turn your head. These people. It's created a society of people around the world who feel that they have to fit in. So everything they do is in some effort, some vain effort in some cases, for trying to be accepted by people who are not worthy, right? For you to seek their acceptance. This is what goes on. And why is this relative to the talk we're having today? Well, there's a rash of things that are happening on social media. There was something that happened on Instagram. There was something that happened on Facebook Live or something, where these young people, right, feel that they need to have some type of acceptance or some type of credibility. So what they do is they resort to doing things that are foolish, playing with guns, right, shooting themselves on live footage for the world to see. And we don't understand these things. We don't know what would make a person want to seek that type of validation. I talk about that a lot, folks, because that seems to be the driving force behind these actions with these flying monkeys and all of these types of people. People want to be accepted so badly. They want to be seen as hardcore or something, which is stupid in itself, right? But these people do these things. So you have grown adults, they're young, but they're still grown adults, playing with guns. They don't have anything else better to do. They don't have a job to work. They don't have studies to do in college or something. They don't have any of these things that will make their lives more beneficial. They don't have these things. So they go out here in the world seeking credibility, fighting and joining gangs or doing whatever the hell they're doing for some type of acceptance that they didn't get at home and they're not getting from their peers, their close peers. And this is the problem. You have psychological conditions, people. Grown folks do not play with weapons, people. Right? Grown folks do not play with weapons. So you're sitting on, social media. You're probably doing some type of illegal activity because, maybe the gun is not registered to you at all. And you're showing the cops what you do. So in that case, you're stupid for these things. No one wants to see what you're going to do. If you're doing something silly and trivial, we don't want to see these things. Tell us something that's going to help us, people. What can I learn from you by cocking a gun and sticking it to my head and pulling the trigger? What can I learn besides suicide? What can I learn from you? Nothing. Because you're stupid. Now, in one case, and I'm not sure the specifics of this case, but in one case, this girl who did this shooting, she wasn't charged. I don't know what she was. I don't think she was charged with murder 1 or anything like that, or murder 2 or anything as of yet. The guy's on life support or something. He's brain dead, so clinically he's dead, really. But my thing is that shouldn't something happen? You take a gun. Guns are deaf instruments. They're only designed to kill. You cock this gun back, whether you felt it was loaded or not, and you pointed it at another person and you pull the trigger. Click, right? So when something else happens other than that click, what do you expect to happen at this point? You had a choice. You don't point deaf instruments at people unless you're defending yourself, unless there's some type of real intention that you're going to have for using that weapon or displaying it. Responsibility, people. Mature responsibility. Grown folks do not play with weapons online. Okay? You people, some of you people have never set foot in a gun range. You have never trained with guns. You have never properly learned how to clean them, you know, take them apart or whatever. You have never learned these processes. And then you wonder why you shoot yourselves. Now, when we think about that actual action, you're standing on camera, live camera, right? And you're putting a gun to your head, or you're pointing your gun at your friends, and you're waving money or some shit like that is silly. Real people with money. Have you ever seen Bill Gates on social media waving a stack of money, right, and displaying a firearm? Have you ever? Because he has more money than all of you motherfuckers. Never seen him do it. What about Buffett? Nope. Let's name some other cats. Elon Musk or something. Nope. None of these people who have big money, none of these folks, right? Have you guys, I mean, and it's really sad because it shows that you're crying out for some attention. You really need that attention. You didn't have it when you were 5 years old. Such a shame. So now you're dead, right? Now you're in a perilous situation because you were stupid. Your actions were dumb. Who in the hell plays with guns on live camera? Who in the hell points guns at their friends, whether they're loaded or not? What are you trying to accomplish by doing that? See, I'm trying to show you people, I talk about borderline retardation a lot. If you people don't grab what I'm trying to get at, I'm not trying to insult anyone, but I'm really trying to make a point that these people are really devoid of rational logic. And what about if that gun went off and it didn't hit anyone in that situation, but maybe it went through the wall and maybe hit a neighbor's child or something? Just think about these things. Have they ever happened? Yeah, sure they have. Right? It's not about legislation, people. It's about the fucking people, right? Assholes get guns, right? And do bad things with guns. Okay? And this is what I'm talking about. Really, we need to focus on what's going on up here. This is the main place we need to be looking. Right? Disturbia. You know, it's not a laughing matter. So when you were pointing that gun on camera, were you taunting someone? Were you telling someone what you would do to them or how bad you were? What are you trying to convey to people in the world looking at your bullshit on live camera? I have seen so many deaths, so much violence on social media. It's ridiculously stupid, people. But it shows that we live in a world full of fools. You people have nothing else better to do with your lives but bullshit. You know? And, you know, what is this young man who shot the other guy? What does he say to the mother of this person? Did mom teach gun responsibility? So we don't know these things. It doesn't really matter. The point is that this child lived in a home where they felt that they could pull out a firearm, right? And do whatever they will with the firearm. You know, whatever they would. Point it at other people. Laugh about it. Wave money. What does that money represent? You're selling drugs or you're hustling or something? What does that represent? Huh? You people are fucking retarded. You are BR. That's a better way of putting it. I'm trying to be nice about this. Because it's troubling to me. You know? I would hate to be the neighbor of one of these asshole people. You know? You're in pain or something. You need someone to validate you. And so because you're in such a low state, you're willing to do anything. You're grabbing for straws here. You're willing to do anything necessary to gain some type of notoriety. I'm a badass, right? Huh? Is that what this is all about? None of you get on social media and show off your degrees or things that you have achieved that are worthy of something. They're going to inspire other people. None of you tell your stories in inspirational tones. You know, you should be that guy on social media talking about why you shouldn't play with guns and the troubles and the dangers that come with playing with these firearms. They're not toys, right? You don't buy guns at KB or Toys R Us or some shit. You don't buy guns from these places. So why do you believe that it's something worthy of playing with? Because you are fucking have a lower state of intelligence than the rest of us, than the civilized people. Because only low-grade people walk around who come from environments where you have to consistently fight and be a badass. That's what y'all don't get, right? Civilized people don't want to live amongst you. This is for these reasons. They don't want you around because you're fucking violent, you're prone to violence, and you're stupid. You're illogical. You're overtly emotional in the wrong ways. You know, your reputation means so much to you that you will give up your freedom for it. And then you'll go to a prison, and then you'll have to start all over again and rebuild your reputation because it's a different world in there. So you're gonna have to do that. But you don't get that. Bunch of jackasses. Stupid, man. So what we're going to talk about today really quickly is responsibility. I want you guys to think about firearms in a way that you know that they're dangerous. They're not designed for you to do anything other. They're instruments of death. They only serve a purpose for hunting. Maybe you want to let off some steam, go to the firing range or something, right? You'll learn how to take the gun apart. You'll learn some things. All of these things are very important because if you don't want to shoot yourselves, you know, whether on live footage or not, if you want to be safe and own a firearm, you're going to have to take some training classes. That's the first thing you're going to have to do because you people don't know shit. You don't know how to shoot. You know, you never point a gun at anyone, whether it's loaded or not. You military guys out there, you know these things. You never point a gun at anyone. Right? You keep that gun locked up. And more importantly, you do not do things for the validation of assholes. Everyone that you guys are trying to impress are probably on a fucking 70 IQ level or something. You get it? Because you're the same as them, jackasses. I don't want to live around you people. I don't want you around me. I don't want to be in a car next to you. I don't want any of these things because you could do something. I could be harmed. My fucking loved ones could be harmed. People I know. You are the problem. Right? See, we put you on that rocket ship. Doesn't matter if you have a gun then, right? Put you on that rocket ship and just send it somewhere. Right? Project it at the sun or something. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm clueless to these things, but I just noticed last couple of days there have been things happening, you know, on social media. Social media should be used as a tool for people to promote themselves, to get messages out, you know, connect with friends, things like that. But you people do everything but that. Right? You post all the goonery, all of the low-grade things, all of the things that make us know that we need to be a better society. This is what you post. You show us, people. So for that, maybe we need to show you some gratitude for that. Thank you. Thank you for showing us who real assholes are in the world. I love bad behavior, folks. But I love people who are thinking of other people.